Okay, so during this part, Jamie's explaining to this chick, I don't know her name, but Jamie's explaining to her that she actually wasn't supposed to be born, and that
Oh yeah.
her mom had like had her tubes tied, but I guess something happened and so she was born. And I think the theme of this book here is to really demonstrate how Jamie was the forgotten one, the last thought. What do they say? The afterthought. Jamie was the
Mm-hmm.
afterthought. So that's really the theme of this interview, and I'm sure it's going to carry on into part 2 just like that, how no one ever really thought about what Jamie wanted because Jamie's life was always about Britney. That's really like the theme here. But
I
yeah.
didn't feel like that's the theme. I felt like, aside from her own pregnancy, the theme was making everybody else's issues about her. That's how I felt. That's why I was super annoyed. Well, that's one of the reasons I was super annoyed.
I don't know, I felt like so I feel a little bit differently. I feel like this interview, at first in the beginning it was eye rolls, and then it was to me, oh, Jamie wants us. I got out of this first video was that Jamie wants us to know that growing up, she was always considered the afterthought. That's why she starts her book off by saying that she wasn't even supposed to be born. I think that really symbolized, like, think that really brought like a huge introduction into what her story was going to be about, how she was always considered the afterthought. I think that's, at least that's what she's trying to show us, in my opinion. I feel like we're in like AP English class and we're all just kind of analyzing a book, and we go around the class and we're all asking, what do you think she's trying to tell us?
So isn't it funny that she releases this book during the time where she's an afterthought? Like, this time it's not about her. This time it's about Britney, but she's using Britney's time. So once again, she's an afterthought. And
Yeah,
this time she is purposely trying to make herself the afterthought. That's
yeah,
just kind of interesting.
that's definitely. I think that's because I feel like there's so many ways to look at this. We can look at this as Jamie saying, this time, I'm not gonna let. I mean, there's so many ways you can look at this. Jamie could be saying, Britney has always, my life has always been surrounded by Britney and what Britney does for years and years, and even though, she's free now, I'm still gonna make this moment about me. I mean, you don't like. There's so
That's
many
wrong.
ways to
That's
spin
what
it.
we have a problem with. We don't
Mhm.
want you. We didn't ask you to make this moment about you. We was not looking for you. Even when Britney said all of my family should go to jail, we wasn't looking for you. You are the one who
Mhm.
opened your mouth and inserted yourself in the conversation. Now we all looking. Now Britney has tweets about you, calling you out.
Right.
I just feel like this is in poor taste.
Mhm.
My opinion. Yeah.